taken their extension and they're down to about, well, 10 seconds by the time she gets down, so she hasn't got long to play this. It's no time to talk, Tim, really.
Oh, that one ball was not supposed, so safety mistake. First shot for MAYTE ROPERO.
And a new collaboration this year between Simone's and Predator have come up with this cloth together. It's called the Arcadia Elite.
Ooh, that cue ball. She won't be able to get much straighter on the 5. Yes, she did really try to get Denis straighter on the 5 ball.
KRISTINA is in the semi-finals of the Women's Las Vegas Open. She'll play Wei Chu Chen tomorrow morning at 9 AM. A quick one-day single elimination knockout event.
Awkward position to cue from, but it's a chance. And that was a very nice shot there. Well, you make it sound very dangerous, Mark.
It is, trust me. Better than straight up.
Yeah, I have to say, I am very much of a fan about this whole format. But I think it's very interesting how MAYTE ROPERO and Jeffrey DeLuna has found each other to play in this. Like, I would not know where the connection really came from. Looks like they have a nice space around the table fitting this format. That's a huge thing. Usually it's just playing styles and just the overall chemistry. But now there's a lot more rhythm needed as well as a partnership.
Yeah, no real time to talk. Karen or something drawing onto it, but I don't know what he's called, if anything, Tim. Does like to control the partnership. I think this is the 3rd or 4th different partner I've seen him with, to be honest.
Now, another safety shot. Banking the 1 ball down table. Cue ball. I was wondering, could she have played for maybe the cue ball behind the 8? She's left it on, and then she's gonna try and get that cue ball in between. Well, I was gonna say in between the 7 and the...
Yeah, this is a opportunity. Jeffrey DeLuna great on these long pots.
I was expecting possibly like a 2 rails forward, get closer to the 2 ball.
Appreciated by Jeff. Sky and Rita have pulled a rack back. It's 3-2 there now in the deciding set. Jeff's English very good, and MAYTE also speaks perfect English.
Yeah, very challenging layout, gotta say, from this position. Already easier, of course, to get to the 5. But then yet, how the 6 is laying near that side pocket point.
I mean, I don't think you'll risk this, Tim, but there is a chance of nudging the 6 there, I thought. But didn't even bother playing the pot.
It comes the best. I don't think that 5 ball was laying so great to take it already. So they will have to battle it out till one of the teams gets that one shot where they feel like, because of that 6 ball being so close to the side pocket point.
Yeah, called the 10 here as a precaution. Going to use that as a stopper for the 5.
Oh,
Don't
doesn't
go
want
in
to
off
make
the
the
8.
8.
Another good shot, good pace. The 6 ball safe, maybe a bit of cover behind the 7 possible. Not trying to do too much with it.
Well, at least the 6 ball is developing. Oh, this is a bit of a... That was an incredible effort from De Luna to stick the cue ball behind the 8.
He actually called the 10 as well. Knew that the 6 was going to be going towards the 10 ball. He'll be pleased he didn't know. Have to call the 8 here, surely. Just a little bit of a quick stroke there, I thought, Tim.
Well, they have called the bank. Yeah, she did play that with the white straight, and by missing it on the thick side, cue ball barely got any chance to move over.
Shane Van Boning and Rita Chow, 2 sets to 1. They move on. They will play Wei Chu Chen and Nu Kioi in the semi-final. That's coming up soon. Busy day here today, Tim, with right hand spin. Oh, he's playing left hand spin. Wow, what a cut. High 5. 7 of the 10 balls. All in close proximity.
She'll be on the 2. Or maybe run into the 2-9, another possibility. How to get on the 3 ball though? Are we gonna see a big De Luna stroke?
I was going to say, Tim, if there's anyone that can do it, it's this guy here. Such cue power, this man.
Yeah, the only thing, I like the way he struck that mark. The only difference, the second rail. I was wondering if he could have played inside and maybe go all the way around that 310.
To be honest, Tim, that's what I thought he was going to play. It was the wrong spin for the shot. I think he's just explaining he was trying to go all the way around. That's gone astray slightly. Can he just play into the 9, Tim, and hold for the 7? Well,
yeah, just gotta make sure the cue ball doesn't get anywhere near the 10. Occasionally you see a player actually hook them, give your brain enough details to know where that cue ball actually has to go.
wise words there from the birthday boy. Yeah, that was better, more fluent. Not only you just mentioned that, and now there's cue pointing and directions being given.
double partners out there that talk a lot and play great, but most of the time it's not so great. Oh,
Unusual for De Luna, normally so smooth on the stroke.
whenever they start running the balls, I feel like there's less talking, so think too much while running out.
Yeah, both right-handers as well, so there's no worrying about whether a lefty or a righty can reach it. They're just playing the normal position that they'd usually play.
Well, he does still have to bring the cue ball up to the 9, so he might be not taking it on. If this lands behind the 10, look at this, what a wonderful save that is.
Good decision from Denis to turn down the difficult 8. Oh, this could be interesting as well. Good shot, Mighty Ropero.
Yeah, that hit on the 8. Can stop the cue ball onto the 9. In that case, always long distance. You're gonna leave a long distance shot. Drama on the 8. This is a big game too. 3-1 or 2 each. Big difference in these short sets.
Oh, good shot, Mighty. Now, he certainly is. Watch out for the big draw, guys. What a shot. With that shot. Yeah, and he feels at home in Las Vegas as well. He does actually own a home in Las Vegas. He has his own car there and he's as well. So he has a good time in Vegas. He's not staying in hotels, so he's got his own bed to sleep in at night. So he seems pretty relaxed in all, as you say.
Yeah, a little bit of traveling to do to get from the 5 to the 6 shouldn't be a problem, but then again, this is one of those shots again where occasionally the 10 or the 8
Just a little draw shot. Oh, he can go forwards even better.
Ooh.
Just paused at the backswing slightly longer than normal. I think the shot clock beep went right on her backswing. I think it just jolted her a little bit.
Yeah, she indeed was a bit longer on the backswing.
Mark White and Tim DeRuyter in the booth.
But it's all there for the taking.
Well, we finalists $4,000, second prize of 9, and for winning, to develop the game, put more money in. I mean, it's nice to just be guaranteed 2,000, 1,000 each. That pays for your flight at the very least.
Yeah, imagine you're playing 2 events, possibly 3 with the mixed turbo included. And if you play well, you're making a lot of money. Sounds like a good deal.
And there's 120,000 to the winners of that. So some big money on offer. Men's Open, 45 grand. And the ladies is 27 for first prize. So there's a lot of money flying about around the Westgate Resort and Casino here this weekend. Not just in the casinos, but to the winners and participants of these great Predator events. We also have the juniors still to play as well. Yeah, that's why he didn't bother taking it on. Good shot there, Tim. I like that shot choice. Very good indeed.
Just over the bottom long rail. Now, as you can see, cue ball was locked up so well that there was no escape. Bank the 4 ball to the bottom of the 9 in this view and roll the cue ball into 5.
Oh. Like that though, the little explanation after the shot, Tim. I don't mind that. That's interesting because you can always learn after the fact. But yeah, it was too easy, wasn't it? That was the problem, by not getting that cue ball tight in behind that.
To go for the cut, I don't think he was ever really going to get much on the 5. But he probably realized that even if he's still a big deal, and also the 8 now does not go by the 10, I believe. It's a small window to get on the 8.
Yeah, kick. Off the 10. Oh, good effort on the hill in their first set. Now the bank shot is on, but no future in it really with a 6 there. She did call the 8 ball as a precaution. Denis could really thin this and get the cue ball behind the 7. Well, he's gone for distance. Didn't get in behind it enough, Tim. Didn't get enough spin on the cue ball. Called it too thin. Chance to level up the scores in this second set. A set that they have to win.
Yeah, very underrated player actually. I believe Grabe now has won quite some events in the last couple of years, and yet I do believe he got to the last 32 or last 16 in the Men's Open as a defending champion, so he was making a decent run for it again.
He actually lost out to Nukioi against Jesus Atencio. We were there, Tim. We witnessed it.
Yeah, definitely both Denis and Oi underrated. Bit of a scary shot there, just queuing by the 5. I'm very sure a referee will be having a very close eye, close look. The 4 is hanging over the side. It gives you automatic angle on the 5 to drop, but maybe 6 to the 7 is the tricky part.
And Alex Kazakis and Nukioi is at number 5. He's in the semi-finals of the men's, which will take place tomorrow tomorrow morning at 11:30. You'll be up against Fedor Gorst. So here we go. The difficult shot, Tim, that you said could be the undoing of them. This 7 ball.
Onto the side. So a little bit more needed from the queuing. Bit of body movement, but overall a very compact stroke on the 7.
You could also include Jeff DeLuna, but he's always struggled in tournaments. We know he's a great challenge match player. He has reached semi-final of the World 9 ball, but has never really won what he's capable of winning. I think he's just a little bit too flamboyant sometimes. But he loves to entertain, and we love you, Jeffrey DeLuna, because you are such a great entertainer.
Well, maybe the only plan is to bring the cue ball around the 4 all the way down table and leave the 1 more random.
Where they beat Denis Grabe and Pia Filler in the final. I'm pretty sure that was the final. Oh, mistake there. And of course, we have the Euro Tour coming up as soon as Vegas finishes. We have the Turkish Euro Tour right after, so this is a busy month for pool players and commentators.
To stay tuned at Pro Billiard TV, we still have, I believe, is it 20 days of commentary to do, Mark?
This is day 5 of 10 in Vegas.
Even if he stuns the cue ball over a ball or 2, that's okay. You don't want to look because you're trying to scoot that cue ball over a bit. Well, gotta say, scoreline wise, this set going pretty much the same as the first set. Well, Ropero, DeLuna, they got on the hill early in the opening set, but 4-2, this definitely could be another 4-2 set. The difference is just real.
Yeah, 2-2. It is.
Oh, there we're gonna see the jump cue. Has to land on the 1 ball. No landing space.
Oh. Terrific jump shot there from Jeff DeLuna. All in the open, just a nice little draw shot here. Well, she was mighty close. Success. And this is great stuff.
Yeah, and
Here
so they are
pretty relaxed rules here. Oh, the 1 ball, no.
now I must Could also go to the other side, top left spin. That's what he's played. Not the most difficult layouts, but yet to get from the 7 to the 8 is something where things could be a bit tricky. Oh, she's ran.
Huge queue overhang from the bridge. The joint of the queue is going to go through the thumb, look there. That's how much she was stretching. Well, the cue ball.
Well, I don't think so, but I don't think she's gonna be able to leave Dennis on something on the 9. So that's why they've played it safe. She's played a good shot there, though. Bit of a risk, but you know if you get it, it's a match winner. This kind of shot.
Well, I could see it to pot it. Cue ball again.
Oh, the cue ball.
Oh, 2 times in a row. Wow. That was almost disaster.
Well, that means we're gonna go hill in this second set. If you leave the jump there, now suddenly a lot of players will not get out.
Well, rode their luck.
Well, it's a safe, but then again, this will definitely be decent to hit. Oh, and the scratch off the back. Oh,
Lots of cue waving again. I didn't understand any of that. Taking the bank, Tim, I think, like you suggested earlier on. So another 20 seconds from now. Crowd. This is mighty tough. Having to dig down as well. Yeah, never easy.
that could be the final blow. This 4-ball does go by the 7, as you can see, and now maybe a little bit. I mean, it's a little bit.
Played it with left-hand spin to slow it off of the rail. Just has to make this 8-ball the perfect position on the 9. This could be it, Jeff. So priority, get nicely on the 10 to make it unmissable.
Well,
It looks
I would
pretty
say,
good to me, Tim.
yep.
Yeah, and what a great performance from Mighty Ropero and Jeffrey DeLuna. Straight sets victory. Well done to them. They will play either Pia Filler and Josh Filler or Han Yu and Carlo Biardo. That's coming up very, very soon, guys. We will finish this tournament today. It's a one-day quick turbo tournament. Thanks to Tim de Ruyter and myself, Mark White. We're signing off now, but we will see you for the next one on this table.